Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 11th through the 17th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. I think I saw my Virgo. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, there he is. Felt something brushing against the chair. I'm like, that should be my Virgo. The overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Wands. A little bit of defensiveness here. Not surprised, but let's see. In the recent past, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands. A very civilized, normal type of an energy exchange there. You know, quite passionate. It's good, good. Now, in the current situation, the Three of Cups, the Tower, the Six of Swords. Somebody's storming out. Somebody's like blasting through doors and I feel like initially they, you know, whoever this is, whether it's you or somebody you're dealing with, I feel like that wasn't the plan. You know, the plan was to slowly but surely, I'll just, you know, maybe they won't see me. And then when eyes are on them, it's like, oh, okay, they're seeing me now. Okay, I'll show them something to look at then. So I don't know. Okay. In the immediate future, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Pretty hardcore stuff. Somebody, after the storming out situation, definitely whoever's at the receiving end of that is not taking it well. Things are looking to feel pretty hard. It leaves quite a sour taste. You know, for whoever this is, it leaves a sensation of what, how was I even associated with this, you know? Okay, let's clarify. Let's see, Virgo, you got a pretty shaky type of a year, I can see. It's gonna come down though. They always do. For the Seven of Wands in the overall energy, you get the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. It's almost like you're trying to avoid a scene, but the scene is already here. It's like there's nothing to... Maybe you're trying to contain it. Maybe you're trying to calm it the fuck down. I don't know. Because you're coming through as being pretty clear, pretty rational, but like not wanting to have anything to do with these types of energies, which I don't blame you. They're nasty energies. I don't know if you end up creating these energies because something is pissing you off or nothing or anything, but I see you trying to not get there. You know, whether it's for you personally to not get there, where you're storming through doors, or for others to kind of try to avoid them getting there, but when they get there, it's like, okay, I need to get the hell out of here, you know. Let's do the Page of Swords in the recent past, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups. These are pretty strong temperaments, I would say, strong characters that we're dealing with here, and their ego is going to get very strong when things are getting tensed up, for sure. For the Page of Swords, you get the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's trying to make it really clear over there, you know, where they stand, how they feel about things, all of that, and I feel like that somebody is you. You seem to be upset about something. You're trying, again, to come in with clarity. I'm not sure how much of that clarity is coming through, though. That's the intention, though. Like, look, I want to be clear about something here. But I'm not sure how much of that came through. because you are looking to be upset about something. Let's do the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Okay, this there's one energy that seems to be a bit upset, but it's trying to, you know, kind of bring it all to the surface and to be understood in that upsetness. And then there's the other energy that shows up as, hey, everything's okay here. And I believe both. And I think they both believe themselves when they show up like that. So the one that shows up with, hey, everything's okay, it's because they actually feel that. The other one is upset. They feel that they're upset about something. But I feel like there's a conversation there or something where one energy says, hey, maybe not everything is okay. You know, so I just am trying to bring this out to the surface, which I don't think that was a problem initially. I think that's how it went down, a conversation or something. Did it stick? Well, I don't know about that, but I think the conversation did take place here. For the Eight of Wands, you get the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. In the moment it did. In the moment it definitely, it feels like it reveals some stuff that is not great. And then everybody's feeling better, you know, in the moment, at least. Because the moment is gone, because now there's storms around, apparently. So, I don't know. But, yeah. Okay. Let me see the Three of Cups. In the current situation, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups. Somebody's been waiting forever for things to be okay or back to okay in a situation. I think it's you. Which is an indication of then things are not quite okay. If you're waiting for things to straighten up here. Let me do the Tower. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it is, it's not as bad as it looks in the sense of this storming out. You're storming out of an energy, basically. So I don't think you're slamming doors or anything. But you're coming through initially saying, I've been waiting forever for this to work out. And then you're saying, I don't think it's going to work out. But based off of that, you're kind of upset that it's not. So you might put some stuff out there, you know, of whatever you think damaged this or whatever, you seal it type of a thing. But it's your energy shifting from I've been waiting to I'm no longer gonna wait because there's nothing to wait on. But while I leave, let me give you a piece of my mind, you know, about why this didn't work out or it's not working out. Six of Swords. In the current situation, you get the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm not sure. It's like the other energy is showing up unfazed, though. So I'm not sure how much of an impact you could be making with this. It's like talking to a wall, in all honesty. Because I see the other energy being, you know, faced with whatever you're doing here and whatever you're kind of bringing out. And the other energy is kind of just going about their day, doing their thing, as if nothing is in, you know, in front of them. Or so if this is the same situation as in the past, I see it in the past as going through all sorts of maybe challenges, maybe one thing or another, and then kind of being brought to balance somehow if there were conversations and, you know, kind of making it feel better, you know, making it feel like, oh, okay, we're good now. Whereas now things have shifted. Things don't look the same. Where it's like one party is affected by what's going on here and they might actually take it out one way or another, while the other party remains kind of unfazed. And you look at the other party and you're like, wow, you're feelingless. You have no feelings to you. You don't feel shit. Or, you know, but that comes from your frustration of whatever's building up here. I feel like you're more angry at yourself that you have been waiting for something to be resolved here, and when you realize that, hey, maybe it's not happening, then you take it out on whoever. regardless. It's very, very different than how situations like these would have been resolved in the past. Things have shifted big time. For the 10 of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Hierophant, the Fool, the 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, things are starting to look closer and closer here to you. Things improving. You know, you may not believe it because you're still in the battle of whatever the hell these energies are to you. There's still quite the frustrating aspect to them. But it does look like slowly but surely things are starting to settle down for you. You're stepping more and more into a very stable energy, very in tune with yourself and very grounded, and at the same time very open to new experiences, which is telling me you're coming out of this experience if you're looking for new experiences. It does look like you're this close to that energy, and you look at it and it's like it's very hard to reach it though. Like I kind of feel it in there somewhere trying to come out, but it's very hard to actually reach it and feel it truly. So you're getting closer. You're getting closer. But this thing, the reason that you're not reaching it is because this thing is actually shutting your heart down to the new experiences that are out there. Because there's still some frustration in here that needs to be resolved. There's still some... Oh, so... I don't know what it built up into. I just see the potential lashing out and frustration. And that in itself is going to keep you busy up here. You know, with all sorts of thoughts about the situation and also not in the healing aspect of it. The healing aspect of it is when you go back to your heart and see what the damage is, you know, based off of what happened. And then start healing from there. So you're not there yet because you have the 8 of Cups here. That means disconnection from your heart. For the 8 of Cups in the immediate future, you get the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. That's where all the love is. That's where all the openness towards that love that is outside of yourself, you know. But if you don't have that open, you're not going to attract that in, so you're not going to find it. So of course you're going to get stuck here within these energies of the mind. It's right there. It's within reach. You know, you just got to start focusing on, let me bring myself back to my heart. And I know it's a hard task, especially when you're so riled up in your energy right here. It's very hard. You're like, heart? What the fuck are you talking about? What is that? You do it. You know? So it's going to be very challenging. Not impossible, though. All of these energies are within reach. You just got to connect back to your heart. And again, I can see how a situation like this can make it very, very difficult because you want to be there. You want to express that anger, you know? You want to, oh, no, I want to, Okay. Which ultimately is not going to feel good to you. So the minute you realize, oh, this is damaging to me, that's when you start focusing on, let me come back to my heart. But to each their own. You're going to do it in your own time. So for the Queen of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. Here, that's your time when you do it. Starting to focus directly on that energy of self-love. When you're ready. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Hell yeah, it's going to be hard. Because this is going to play out in the background because you still need to heal whatever's going on here. And in all honesty, I don't see the situation closed off. So for as long as this situation stays open, it's going to be that much difficult to come back to your heart. Not impossible though. You know, you just need to shift all of that focus towards your healing your heart. And then this is going to play out in the background. It's still going to be there because you still need to heal it, but it's more in the background. It's not taking front stage, you know? So it's right here. It's within reach. And you're going to do it when you're ready, you know, when that frustration is going to shift a little bit because it needs to shift. From the universe for you as a final advice, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Swords. This is you telling me. Where is it? I know it's there, but where is it? You can't find it when you're looking for it from there and from that pain, that frustration that you're searching from. It's not there. I promise you it's not there where your mind thinks it is. But it's right there in front of you as an energy. You can't see it unless you see it through the eyes of your heart. You know, it's not the eyes of your mind that's gonna find that. So you'll find it. Don't worry about it. Just deal with this frustration, let it all out since you're at it, and then, you know, settle down from that energy and come back to your heart. And that's when you see this energy that's literally within reach. So, anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.